If you saw the title and thumbnail, you probably know what this video is about, so let's just get right into it. And in completing this achievement, I had one major problem with getting it, and that is that I didn't have a beehive so that I can get the honeycomb from it. So I spent a long time trying to find a seed because apparently they're like really rare in this update or something. And this is the seed right here. You can take that, and then I'll show you the coordinates to the beehive in a minute. Now, it's time to create the world. Alright, so now we've loaded in the world, and if you load up on this tree, and if you go over here, and I'll show you the coordinates to the beehive. I do have a coordinates on, so you can just take the coordinates from any moment. Here is the beehive right here. It is facing inwards in the tree, so I had to break this for the bees to get out, just like that. I'll come under here. You can look at the coordinates up there. I might make them a little larger on the screen. And now you need the copper, which you do have keep over there and stuff. And I did find I saw a couple of videos about like how to do this achievement, and I keep doing that when I try to close my inventory. I did see a couple of weird things, or I did see like a couple of things I could improve on, so I made this video. Before I started doing this achievement, I was very confused if we had to do all of the stages of these blocks, and turns out you do have to do all of the stages of these blocks, so this does take a long time to do. Wait. Are all of these? Wait. Oh. Alright, so people often recommended to have the blocks all together and stuff, although I did hear a rumor that if you spread out the blocks by like 4 or 5 blocks each, then they'll age faster. So I did try and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, 4 blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Place this one, and then this one. And I did try that, and it did seem to go faster, although that could have just been a coincidence. And a lot of the people doing this achievement, they recommended having 4 sets of these blocks, which you can have. Let's say if you have multiple of these, one might age faster than the other one, so it might be good to have more of them. But for the achievement's sake, you don't exactly need 4 types of each block, which can really reduce the number of copper you need. I'll put the amount of raw copper or whatever that you actually need. I haven't done the math yet. I'll do the math later. But basically, the way you get the achievement is, let's say you wait for, well, there's 2 ways you can do it. Let me get fully oxidized stuff. Now I have to make sure that this is all the not waxed stuff. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so now we have all the blocks that we need. Now we pretend like we waited long enough for all of these to oxidize. And you'll need... Wait, let me grab the wax. The honeycomb. For a second. Oh, there it is, right here. Alright, so you will need 16 honeycomb and an axe of any kind. I just got it right because it seemed easier. So, what you would want to do is, first of all, well, the achievement says that you have to put wax on and then take wax off of every kind of copper block, of every stage as well. So what you do, you go over to one of these, you wax it, it'll go with the particle effects, and then you go with the netherite. Nope, doesn't have to be netherite. You go with your axe and take off the wax, and then you can also wax the aging off of it, and this is how you get the other stages of the wax. And then you wax that, and then just keep doing that until you have waxed every kind of that block. I already did the achievement, so I don't have to do it now, but this is just to demonstrate. And then you just do the same to this over and over again. You have to go back. There we go. There we go. You get that. And basically do the same thing to the other 2. Also, when I did go on this world, I did get a campfire, and I placed underneath the hive, as you would do. And it seemed like the block that I placed closer to the campfire aged faster. I don't know if that's or oxidized faster. I'm not sure if that's a real thing or that was just a coincidence. But you know, it might be worth testing out. Oh, huh. Yeah, I did have all of the when I did it. I had all of the blocks all clustered together, and I waited for like an hour, and none of them oxidized at all, and now I have them slightly separated, and one of them has already oxidized a little bit. So, you know, that just shows that doing this actually works a bit. Alright, so when you are making the copper blocks, it would be way more effective if you, instead of doing everything in the crafting table, if you take a stone cutter, place it down, and use the stone cutter to make the different copper blocks, other than doing it here, just so you don't have to use as much copper. And so yes, that is basically how you get the achievement, and right now here's proof that I actually did get the achievement done, and that I'm not just lying to you. And if you did watch this entire video, it would be really nice if you could subscribe, because I'm on 20 subscribers right now, which is really low, and basically anybody that subscribes, I would notice it, and it would really make my day. So thank you, whoever watched this, for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video if you watch another video by me.